Alright. Howdy everyone, let's do some daily Japanese study. And by we, I do mean me, but you are free to watch and learn with me. That's kind of the point of all of this. I'm going to try something new today. We are going to get in our corner with Reginald and pet him. And then we'll do our standard quiz inside of here. So quiz, random, we'll do 5. I'm going to try to keep the number of sentences a little low because I have something I want to try in a little bit here using an app that someone recommended to me called Migaku, which apparently is there's a free version and a paid version. I'm not paying for it, so you'll get to see kind of what the free version looks like, and I was pretty impressed with it so far. We'll see how impressive it actually ends up being, but it seems like a really fun tool to use. Alright, first word here is sakana, and it is a fish. I kind of wish they had over at the butcher some fish there as well, so you could have a fit, like, because this is the only fish you see in the game is a silhouette in a river. Anyway, sakana. We have suichu up here, suichu. Suichu, which is using the inside kanji and the water kanji. You can probably figure out what's going on there. We have tsuru. And we have oyogu. Oyogu. All of these obviously involve water and fish. So the bottom two here are verbs. We can kind of tell because they end in an u sound. Not everything that ends in an u sound is a verb, but all verbs do. So suichu is a place. Suichu. So it's water and inside, right? This is underwater, suichu. So you regularly see things like this used as well. You put the kanji for night before middle. It means nighttime. If you put the kanji for the sun, day, before middle, it means daytime. You see a lot of stuff like this. So this is suichu, underwater. We have tsuru, which is what you do with fish. You don't appreciate them and look at them. No, you go fishing. Tsuru. And what do the fish do? Why, it oyogu. Oyogu, which is to swim. So if you want to say this fish swims underwater, you know, we have sakana, fish. We have suichu, underwater. Oyogu, to swim. We can say sakana wa suichu de oyo. And then, yeah, because de is where the action is taking place. So a suichu de. And then oyogu, gu becomes ide. So oyoidemasu. The fish is swimming underwater. Sakana o suichu de oyoidemasu. Oyoidemasu. Because we have to put gu into base te. And with gu and ku becomes ite. Gu becomes ide. So oyoide. Oyoidemasu. So sakana o suichu de oyoidemasu. The fish is swimming underwater. Alright, let's go ahead and get these matched up until the fisherman tsurus. Tsurimasu, the fish. And then it doesn't swim anymore. Alright, here we have an oshirase, a notice. You see these fairly often, actually. Little things that are just like hung up being like, hey, don't. Just don't right here. This one is saying no smoking in the park or the roads here. So you could probably get that from the giant picture of the don't smoke part. But all right, so what do we have for our words here? We have I meant to, there it is. Now I pressed A to play it and it didn't. And it's like, why are you not doing the thing? So we have shōsai.
伝える
Staeru. Yep, sure.
大切
Taisetsu. Yeah, sure. So, taisetsu is hopefully something you can use to describe all notices, because I don't want a notice that isn't taisetsu. What does the notice do? It stairus. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that matched up. So staeru is to inform. You might have noticed taisetsu in there was important. And then
詳細
shosai. In this case, this oshirase yeah, とても詳細. So 詳細
詳
is
細
in depth. There's a lot of information there. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of information. Let's kind of look at it. Let me grab my mouse here. We have area and nai. So area nai, that's road. So in the area of the roads, I'm not sure on that kanji. Don't thing. This right here is public, so I'm assuming this is kyoen right here, nai. So it's saying, hey, this area's roads, don't do it. The park, don't do it. Don't do the smoking. So, all right, let's go ahead and get these matched up. 伝える、大切。大切なお知らせは伝える。That important notice informed. Sure, why not? Food bowl. Hey, it's a food bowl. Food bowl. 汚い? ちょっと汚い。いっぱい? 欲しいいっぱい。開く。開かない。So, food bowl. We have two descriptors here. So we have e adjectives, いっぱい and 汚い. They both end in e, so they are an e adjective. In order to get an e adjective to its quote-unquote stem, you drop the e. So if you're doing stuff to it, you drop the e. How do you get a not adjective to its stem? Good job, you did it. They're basically already in their stem because we add na to do stuff to them, to add them to stuff. Obviously, we don't have to add na if we're saying like, this pen is convenient. このペンは便利です. Like, we don't need the na after benri there. But if I want to say this convenient pen I'm holding, I would say benri na pen o mottemasu. So slightly different use cases, right? All right, kitanai and ippai. Kitanai, well, I said chotto kitanai. It's a little dirty, kitanai. And most food, listen, pets, they're not good at keeping the bowl clean because they are just going and eating out of it. So yeah, it's a little dirty. Hopefully you clean your pet's food bowl like at least once a week. You know, like, would you want to eat out of the same bowl for a week? Why are you making them do it? Come on now. Ippai means full, and so hoshi is like want. So hoshi ippai means you want it to be full, right? So ippai is full, and then aku is to be empty. So we want it to not be empty, which would be akanai. Aku is a godan verb, so that ku can become ka. We can add nai to that, and it's like akanai. Don't be empty. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and get these actually matched up. Wonderful. Alright, menu. Hey, it's a menu. Osusume. Yep, definitely something that happens with menus. Erabu, it's something you do with a menu for sure. And then chumon suru. So it's a suru verb. Chumon is also something you are doing with a menu. It's like these are all related in context to the picture that we're looking at. Crazy. So this is a cafe no menu. It's a cafe's menu because we see our top item there is kohi. So we have Kyo no soup, soup, today's soup, Kyo no soup as the last thing. So for 520 yen on there, 520 yen. So coffee, we also have a coca, cocoa, a cocoa. Because we don't pronounce the for some reason, but it is in the Japanese written way of saying cocoa is cocoa. So down there. So this is a cafe's menu, so you would be choosing different coffees, right? So erabu is to choose.
選ぶ
So, 選びます。選びました。コーヒーを選びました。すみません。注文します。注文したい。We want to, excuse me, we want to order. Let me say, what do you want? And you can say, コーヒーを選びました。I've chosen coffee. You can also say, おすすめ何ですか? And you are saying, what is your recommendation? That is what osusume means. So, 注文する is to order, 選ぶ is to choose, and osusume is a recommendation. So, let's go ahead and get those matched up there. Wonderful. All right, Kagami. Hey, that's a mirror. And one of the main characters in Full Metal Panic, one of the last animes I watched, because I don't watch anime very much at all. All right, we have two different verbs here, both ending in ru. One of them is godon. Is miru a godon verb? It is an iru ending. And then down here we have jibun. So we have the kanji on the left, which means self. And then the kanji on the right is divide. And I'm not sure why that is here. Because jibun means just self, the act of self. So if you want to say that you did something and you want to emphasize you by yourself did the thing, you could say jibun inside of there. Alright, miru means to look at something. So, miru, to look, to see. You might recognize the sound miru from to watch as well. And although the kanji is different, the idea is the same. You're looking at something, right? Alright, up top here, we have waru, which is a thing you can do to a mirror. You can do it to most anything, actually. 僕の骨を割ります。I broke a bone. 骨 is bone. 僕の骨, my bone. You probably would be a bit more specific, but I just realized we don't have the word hip in our body deck for Anki. I was going to say I broke my hip, which is a true statement. I broke my hip growing up, like shattered my femur and part of my actual hip bone, skateboarding out of a barn loft. I lived an interesting life, but I just realized I don't know the word for hip. I'll say, 僕の足の骨を割りました. I broke my hip leg bone. Okay, so waru is to break, which you can break a mirror. Alright, let's go ahead and get these matched up. Yeah, don't skateboard out of haylofts is my recommendation. Boku no osusume. Alright, so now I'm actually going to bring up YouTube here. I have opened up a random old Japanese shows, Japanese subs. You can see I've typed into my search here. And I got this. I am going to actually go to my desktop and open up Anki, because I do want to get some Anki in here. Let's get that nice and big. And I also want to point out, so the way that Migaku works is I have it installed as a extension. And so as this plays, it's generating Japanese subtitles. YouTube is. And this is then taking those subtitles, and as I hover over stuff, it gives me what it means. So this guy right here just got done saying, Hoshi nara anshin da watashi wa. And this right here is peace of mind, anshin. So we have the safe kanji and the heart kanji right here. So safe heart, peace of mind, relief. Honestly, that makes sense. Is there a way to search images, search example sentences? I haven't tried any of this. Explain with nope. I will not be using ChatGPT for anything. No, thank you. But so let's type that in and add that to our Japanese vocab. That's actually kind of cool. And so let me flip on my Japanese there. So what was it? Shin? Yes, anshin. So anshin. Because anzen is safe, and it uses a very similar thing. Anshin is relax or relief. And let's switch to English. Peace of mind. Relief / peace of mind. You're not worried. So it's basically the opposite of shinpai. So we'll go ahead and add that to our Nihongo no kotoba right here. I was just kind of, you know. Actually, here, let's turn this up so you can probably hear it. Okay, and so they are very mad, as you can see, and I just heard jodan, jest, joke, funny story. So, jodan, Netflix 5-star. Not sure what this means. 5 stars, sure. Translate with nope. I do not want to use ChatGPT for it. I'm sure that's kind of what they're using here, but this is actually really cool. Like, jodan. And so, like, that's there. Jest, joke, funny story. Jodan. I can kind of look at the kanji there. I don't see a reason not to add this in, because that's a good word to know. Let's switch it back to Japanese. I have to do a bunch of clicking. If anyone knows how to do that better, I would love to know. Jodan, right there. Jou, done. Okay. Joke. Oh, right. Joke. Funny. Not funny. Funny story. So, if you want to say that the joke was funny, you could say 冗談は面白いです。Right? あ、面白いだ。あの冗談は面白いだ。Alright. So far, I have found this really cool. And then you see, Ongaku has popped up here because music's currently playing. So, it automatically is pausing whenever I hover over these as well, which is kind of neat. So, doshite, which is kind of like why, how, like, it kind of gets used a lot for like why. So why, and then we have, what is this? Wakaru. Oh, sorry. Wakanai. Wakanainta. Wakanainda. Oh, so this is a way of conjugating wakaru. So they're taking wakaru and they're dropping the ru. They're adding nai to it. Wakaranai. Wakaranai. Wakanai. That's weird sounding to me. Wakanai. Wakanainda? I didn't hear the in there, but... I don't know. Okay, this is kind of cool. I also was looking at something slightly more modern here. So this is flow with go. And like, as they're talking here, and I'm actually going to close Shashingo to get it, but they're talking and they have, you know, Japanese subtitles here. And we're here at the first take for the first time. So first take is like a YouTube channel that does a bunch of like Japanese songs. I think most of them are from anime. I'm not sure because I don't, once again, watch a lot of anime. I know this is from Naruto. And apparently these guys have been a band for 20 years, which is crazy. But let's see what we have here. Koyatta. Koyatte. Thus, in this way. So, ko, in this way, and they're turning it into yatte. Koyatte. Okay. Koyatte, the first take, ni. Hajimete. So, hajimete is hajime ru, right? Hajimeru. And we're dropping the ru and adding te. Hajimete. So, first are like the first time kind of thing. And yeah, that's what they're saying here. For the first time, only after is only. I'm not sure where someru is here. I guess that's another way that this can be read. And we have dasasete. Okay, so dasu, right? And then what is sete on there? Sete. Dasa. So they're putting it into the a form, going from su up to sa. And then they're adding se, te to it. Well, here, let's look that up. We're here to study, right? So let's do exactly that. Adding sete to verb. And Japanese causative form, saseru. Oh, so saseru is a verb. What does the verb saseru mean? Saseru is a verb that means causation or permission. It means that someone is forced to do the action or allowed to do the action. So, okay. So, da, sa, da, sasete. Okay. Because saseru, they're dropping the ru, they're changing it to say. So they're saying, first time we're allowed to receive, itadaite. Itada. Oh, hey, itadaku. Itadaku. I didn't realize that was a verb. Every time I've heard itadakimasu, I didn't realize that it was this verb. I feel stupid. Oh my lord. Okay. Itadaku is a for itadakimasu. Of course. Of course. It ends in mas. I should have I learned it as a set phrase, but yeah, of course. So they're saying hajimete dasasete itadaite. So for the first time, we're allowed to receive, to accept the first take. That's kind of fun. Okay, so they're saying, yes, we're here at the first take for the first time. So we're here, we're able to do this. Okay, that's kind of fun. Well, definitely adding that in there. I feel so silly for not realizing that was, of course it was. Of course it was. Oh my lord. Okay, ita da Yeah, itadaki right there. So itadaku. We'll grab that. Yeah, okay. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Itadaku. Okay. And yeah, itadakimasu is like I received the food. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. To receive. Yeah, sure. Oh my lord. All right. So I'm already getting a lot of fun out of this. It does make watching stuff really, really slow because it's just like, all right. Like, oh, this starts. And I'm like, oh, wait. Okay, she said ne-san, so she's saying like, say, sister. So uta is utamaru. What? In context. Get that off of there. I don't want that. I just want what's this one? Example sentences. Let's just do the translate. That's all. No definitions. Oh no, I don't like that. I'm not a big current fan of a lot of the AI stuff because I've definitely had it just give me completely wrong things and be adamant that it was correct. So I'm very about that. Anyways, here we see hey, taisetsu. We had this earlier. Taisetsu. So important ni shita. Taisetsu ni shita. So the shita is the suru that has been turned into the ta form. So shita. So taisetsu ni shita. They're saying it's important or it was important, right? Taisetsu is important, and let's say careful, caution. Yeah, taisetsu, important, necessary, beloved, precious, careful. So taisetsu ni, carefully with caution, with great care. So to cherish, to prize. I can agree with that. And then we have hoga utame, otame. Okay. Otame. Oh. I don't think that's what's going on here. So some of it's great, some of it's I don't know. Oh, omae-san wa nani mo shironai. So omae, omae-san. That is a way of saying you. You probably are only going to hear it in a movie. Nani mo, so what, right? And then shiru is to know. So shiranai, you don't know. So what do you know, kind of is what this is saying, right? What do you know, right? Which, yeah, you don't understand, you know. Sure, that I think that's translated fine. I don't know if this is something I would use starting out, because you've kind of seen that there's a couple of things that I'm like, whew, I don't know. So Uta-san, if I hover over this, song. So yes, the person is named Song, and they're using that kanji. Utamaru is Maru is their full name. Okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on it, but I also don't hate it. You can do other stuff with it. Like you can come in and say, hey, this right here, I want to make a card for it. And apparently I have to do this every single time I use it because I've done that a few times now. But it makes like little cards inside of here. Where is it? Memory? Ah! Jeez, okay. I wasn't expecting you to pop open a giant thing there. I haven't used the cards or anything like that, so apparently there's a lot of little things inside of it, which is kind of cool. There is a dictionary in here, so we'll see. I'm not exactly sure. 99 cards remaining. The trial version only lets you do up to 100 cards. Pay them money to do more. or use Anki. Apparently there is an Anki tie-in to it. I think I saw. Where are we? There was something about Anki somewhere. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but if you can make a word and add it to Anki, that'd be pretty cool as well. Anyways, that's enough messing about with that. Looking at the time, I've eaten up a lot of time playing with that tool and kind of looking at it. Let's you know what? Let's make a second video that's just going to be all of this. That way it's kind of broken up a little bit. What do you think of Migaku? What do you think of this thing? Do you think it's a useful tool? I'm a little weary about how much it seems to be using like ChatGPT stuff, because as I've said, I've definitely seen ChatGPT just lie to my face, and because it's not lying. We shouldn't call it lying. That is applying a human characteristic to it. It's not lying. It is regurgitating things based on values set by applying values based on values based on values in a really cool algorithmic way. Like it's really, really cool the way it does that. But you can ask it like dietary things and it gets it very, very wrong. And that can be like bad for you, you know? Like sometimes it regurgitates like a Reddit post where someone made a shit post that like, it's like, oh yeah, and don't forget to add cyanide to your almond cookies. And it's like, what? So I'm a bit weary about that part of it. It seems to be doing all right though. Like a lot of this seems pretty good, you know? Like IME, that picked it up just fine, you know? And I was using it with Netflix, which I can't show Netflix on here. That's a copyright thing. So, you know, but you can use it with Netflix. I'm assuming you can use it with like Crunchyroll or something. I haven't tried it, but either way. Yeah, what do you think about Migaku? Is there anyone out there who's used it a lot and is like, this is kind of what I recommend? Let me know, because I think it's a cool tool. I'm definitely going to be poking around with it a bit more, but I haven't used it enough to give it a wholehearted recommendation. I've basically used it today and kind of wanted to show it and ask people what they thought. Anyways, that is it for this daily Japanese study video. I'm going to do another one that's going to be very much just play Shashingo, do some of the actual Anki decks, more like a standard video. So you're going to get some double dosage of study, which, hey, that's perfectly fine, right? So this was fun. This is a fun little side thing. And we're now 33 minutes into a video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you at the next video, which I'm going to record now. And if not, hey, I hope to see you around here real soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.